Ever caught a whiff of that mysterious old person smell and wondered where it comes from? It's not bad hygiene or neglect. It's something far more fascinating. Science calls it nonenal, a natural scent that emerges with age, clinging to skin and surroundings like a quiet testament to time. What if this unique aroma isn't just a quirk of aging, but a hidden story written in chemistry? In this video, we're diving deep into the real science behind that unique scent that seems to appear with age. We'll explore 5 powerful reasons behind what's commonly called senior aroma, and you might be surprised to learn just how natural, normal, and even meaningful it actually is. From changes in skin chemistry to shifts in diet, hormones, and lifestyle, each reason reveals something deeper about the body's aging process. And by the end of this video, you might come to see this scent not as something to mask or avoid, but as a quiet signal of a life deeply lived. Oxidative stress and 2 nonenal production. Have you ever walked into your grandma's house and caught that specific scent? You know the one. It's not bad exactly, but it's distinct. This phenomenon is real, and it even has a scientific name: nonenal. Today we're digging into the biochemistry of body odor, how it changes with age, and what exactly causes the notorious old people smell. Body odor basics, where it all starts. Let's rewind and talk about body odor in general. Body odor primarily results from bacteria breaking down sweat. Your skin has 2 main types of sweat glands: eccrine glands, which release a watery sweat to help cool your body; apocrine glands, found mostly in areas like your armpits and groin, which produce a thicker, oilier sweat. Now, here's the key. That sweat doesn't actually smell. The odor only starts after skin bacteria metabolize it, producing volatile compounds that give each person their unique scent. What changes as we age? So, what happens when we age? Why does our smell change? As we get older, there are a few key changes that affect our scent. Skin lipid composition changes, especially in the fatty acids and sebum we produce. Hormonal changes. Less estrogen/testosterone alters gland activity. Reduced antioxidant defenses. We'll get into this next. These factors combine to create an environment that's primed for the production of a very specific compound: oxidative stress and 2 nonenal production. Now, let's zoom in on the star of the show: 2 nonenal. This compound is a volatile unsaturated aldehyde, and it's the primary culprit behind that old people smell. It was first identified in 2001 by Japanese researchers investigating age-related body odor. How is 2 nonenal formed? As skin ages, there's a notable increase in lipid peroxidation, a process driven by oxidative stress. Here's the process, step by step. Sebaceous glands, especially on the face, neck, and back, secrete fatty acids like omega-7 unsaturated fatty acids, such as palmitoleic acid. With age, these fatty acids accumulate more on the skin due to slowed cell turnover and changes in sebaceous activity. Simultaneously, antioxidant capacity declines with age, meaning there's less vitamin E, less coenzyme Q10, and reduced catalase and superoxide dismutase activity. This environment allows reactive oxygen species, ROS, to thrive, like free radicals and peroxides. ROS oxidize the omega-7 fatty acids, producing 2 nonenal as a byproduct. Why 2 nonenal is unique. What makes 2 nonenal especially noticeable is its longer carbon chain and double bond, giving it a greasy, grassy, and slightly metallic odor. Its low volatility. It sticks around longer than other compounds. It binds easily to fabrics, hair, and skin proteins, making it harder to wash off. Even in small concentrations, humans are very sensitive to the scent. When does it start? 2-nonenal doesn't appear in significant quantities until around age 40 and above. In studies, people over 40 showed a sharp rise in this compound compared to younger adults. It's not just that your body is producing it, it's also that your skin microbiome and pH have shifted to favor its persistence. Cultural and social perceptions. Interestingly, old person smell is seen differently across cultures. In Japan, it's known as kareishu, jialing chao, literally age-related smell. There are entire product lines, soaps, sprays, even laundry detergents, aimed at neutralizing 2-nonenal. In Western countries, the smell is often more subtly referenced, but still very real. It's not just about hygiene. In many cases, it's biochemistry at work. Can you prevent or reduce it? There's no cure, but there are strategies to minimize the smell. Antioxidant-rich diets. More fruits and veggies. Fewer free radicals. Topical antioxidants. Vitamin C/E serums. Green tea extracts, etc. Frequent exfoliation. Helps remove oxidized oils from the skin. Special cleansers. Some soaps are formulated to break down 2-nonenal, specifically fabric care. Since the compound binds to clothes, changing and laundering regularly helps. It's an amazing example of how age, biochemistry, and environment intersect to create something we can actually smell. Hormonal changes and skin composition. What is 2-nonenal? Nonenal is a natural chemical that builds up on your skin as you get older. It's been linked to the scent that many people notice in older adults, kind of grassy, oily, or even cardboard-like. This chemical usually doesn't show up until people are over 40 years old, and it becomes more noticeable as time goes on. Younger people don't produce much of it, which is why it's often called the old person smell compound. Oxidative stress and 2-nonenal. So, where does this weird-smelling chemical come from? As we get older, our bodies go through a process called oxidative stress. That means our cells are being damaged by unstable molecules called free radicals. And this damage happens naturally over time. This stress affects the fats in your skin, especially a kind called omega-7 fatty acids. When these fats break down, they create smelly byproducts like 2-nonenal. Even if someone showers every day, 2-nonenal can stick to clothes, furniture, or bedding, because it's not easy to wash off. So the scent lingers, even in a clean home. Hormonal changes and skin composition. Another big reason people smell different as they age has to do with hormones. As we get older, our hormones start to slow down or change, especially for women during menopause and men during andropause, which is like a slower version of menopause. Let's look at how that affects our skin and body odor. Your skin makes less oil. Your skin makes a natural oil called sebum. Sebum keeps your skin soft and helps carry your body's natural scent. When you're younger, your body makes more of it. But with age, your oil glands slow down, and you make less sebum. That causes your skin to get drier, and the little bit of oil that's left becomes more likely to oxidize, break down, and smell. So, less oil plus more breakdown equals more of that 2-nonenal scent. Your skin's pH changes. Your skin normally has a slightly acidic surface, which helps keep bacteria under control. As we age, the skin becomes less acidic and more alkaline, which allows different bacteria to grow. These bacteria then break down skin oils and sweat differently, creating new smells that you didn't have when you were younger. Weaker skin barrier. As we age, the skin becomes thinner and loses collagen, which makes it easier for smelly chemicals to leave your body and mix with the air. Even the way we sweat changes. The salt levels go down, and the odor becomes more stale or musty. So, in short, less natural oil, more dry skin, Higher pH equals more bacteria. Weaker skin barrier. Sweat that smells different. All of this leads to a very different body scent than when we were younger. Why it doesn't wash off easily. Even if you shower daily, 2-nonenal is hard to remove. That's because it's oil-based, not water-based. And it doesn't wash off easily with regular soap. It can stick to clothes and fabrics, which is why the scent hangs around in places like your home or car. Can you reduce the smell? You can't completely stop it. Aging is natural. But there are ways to reduce or manage the scent. Eat more antioxidants, like berries, green veggies, nuts. Use skincare products that remove oil-based buildup. Stay hydrated. Avoid smoking or greasy processed food. Wear clean, breathable fabrics. Try acidic or oil-based cleansers made for aging skin. These things won't erase 2-nonenal, but they can help your skin stay healthier and smell fresher. 3-diet, medications, and internalchemistry. Your body odor doesn't just come from your skin or age. A huge part of it is influenced by what you put inside your body. That includes the foods you eat every day, any medications or supplements you take, and even how your organs are working on the inside. The food you eat can change how you smell. Ever notice how garlic or onions can make your breath, or even your sweat, smell strong? That's because certain foods contain sulfur compounds, or oils that your body tries to get rid of through sweat, breath, and even skin. Here are some ways your diet affects your scent. Foods that make odor stronger. Red meat takes longer to digest and may leave a more noticeable body odor. Spicy food increases sweating and can change your natural scent. Garlic, onions, and curry contain strong-smelling compounds that come out in your sweat. Fried or processed foods, high in unhealthy fats, which break down into smelly byproducts like 2-nonenal. Foods that help you smell fresher. Fruits and veggies, full of antioxidants, which help reduce oxidative stress, which means fewer smelly byproducts. Green tea contains catechins, which fight bacteria and may help with odor. Lemon water or citrus helps balance your internal pH and can support your liver, which detoxes odor-causing compounds. Hydrating foods like cucumbers, melons, celery keep your sweat cleaner and less concentrated. So in short, your sweat is partly made up of what your body can't digest or absorb well, and your diet can literally flavor your body odor over time. Medications can affect how you smell. Many people over the age of 40 or 50 take regular medications, and those pills can absolutely change how you smell. Here's how. Some medications cause dry skin or changes in oil production. For example, antihistamines, diuretics, or some blood pressure medications can dry out the skin. Drier skin means less sweat to carry away waste, which can make smelly compounds like 2-nonenal more concentrated. Other medications interact with liver and kidneys. Your liver and kidneys are the body's cleaning system. If medication stresses these organs, more waste may be sent out through your skin, and you might notice unusual or stronger body odor. Antibiotics and gut bacteria. Antibiotics can wipe out good bacteria in your gut, which help break down food and regulate odor-causing compounds. When gut bacteria are unbalanced, digestion suffers, and you may produce more gas, bad breath, or skin odor. Hormone treatments and mood meds. Things like testosterone, estrogen, or antidepressants can shift your sweat levels, skin oils, and how your body metabolizes fats, all of which play into smell. Internal health and body chemistry. Sometimes it's not just what you eat or take, It's how your internal systems are working as a whole. Liver function. The liver helps break down toxins. If it's overworked, those toxins can end up being excreted through your skin, leading to stronger or mustier body odor. Kidney function. The kidneys help filter waste from your blood. When kidney function slows down, which happens with age, waste can build up and may come out through sweat or breath. Gut health and digestion. A healthy gut helps break down fats and absorb nutrients properly. Poor digestion equals more leftover waste that needs to be released somehow, sometimes through your skin. Blood sugar and metabolism. People with conditions like diabetes or prediabetes may have fruity or sour-smelling body odor due to changes in blood chemistry. Even just eating too many carbs or sugars can throw off your body's balance and lead to more bacterial activity on the skin, which causes odor. Quick recap: how diet and chemistry affect smell factor, how it affects your scent. Red meat, fried food, increases smelly oil breakdown, like 2-nonenal citrus. Veggies, fights odor, supports detox medications, may cause dry skin or increase waste through sweat. Liver, kidney health. If weakened, can push more odor through the skin. Gut health, poor digestion equals smelly byproducts in sweat. Blood sugar issues can cause fruity or sour-smelling sweat. What can you do about it? You don't need to change your whole life, but a few small things can make a big difference. Drink more water. Eat more whole foods and fewer processed ones. Support your liver and digestion with gentle detox foods, like leafy greens or fermented foods. Ask your doctor about any medications that might be affecting your skin or body odor. Use natural body cleansers that help remove oil-based compounds. Lifestyle habits and fabric retention. Sometimes, the senior aroma isn't coming directly from the skin. It's lingering in the fabrics around us. As we age, we tend to spend more time indoors, use less perfumed laundry products, or favor older clothing and furniture. These materials can trap odors over time, especially in low ventilation environments. Plus, older skin sheds less moisture, which means those fabrics aren't being rinsed or dried out naturally, as they might have been before. Add in things like reduced airflow or heat regulation, and the scent begins to stick around. Consider Arthur, 79, who lives in a cozy apartment filled with books, memories, and his favorite chair from 1974. He noticed guests sometimes cracked a window. It wasn't offensive. It was just a warm, slightly musty scent that settled in. Once Arthur aired out the space more often and rotated his linens, the scent softened, but he didn't feel embarrassed anymore. He understood where it came from, and that made all the difference. This is about environment, not identity. The emotional meaning behind scent. Finally, we can't talk about the senior aroma without acknowledging the emotional connection we have with smell and memory. The scent of an elder can carry comfort, familiarity, even grief or longing. It reminds us of parents, grandparents, mentors, people who've lived full lives. In some cultures, the scent of elders is considered sacred, a sign of wisdom, of home, of heritage. And science backs it up. Our olfactory system is directly linked to the limbic system, which governs memory and emotion. That's why Gloria, whose grandchildren visit every Sunday, was surprised when her granddaughter said, "Grandma, you smell like you." She paused, smiled, and realized this wasn't criticism. It was recognition. Rather than fearing the scent of aging, we can learn to honor it. It means you've been here long enough to gather stories, scars, and softness. It means you're real. Final thoughts. So, if you've noticed that subtle shift in scent, either in yourself or someone you love, know this: It's not weird, and it's certainly not shameful. It's one of the quiet signs that the body is doing exactly what it's designed to do as it ages. Each of these 5 reasons tells a story, not of decay, but of adaptation, of change, of life. This senior aroma isn't a flaw to fix. It's a message, a whisper from the body saying, "I've lived, I've changed, I'm still here." Rather than masking it with fear, we can approach it with understanding, self-kindness, and a little more love. Because the more we know, the more we can care, for ourselves and for those who've come before us. If you found this video meaningful or learned something new today, leave a comment below. Share what resonated with you, or tell us about someone whose scent you'll never forget. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss more videos like this. Your support helps us keep making honest, empowering content to celebrate every stage of life. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.